Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Roy Jones Jr. He tipped the scales at 72 kilos, 180 centimeters tall, with a reach of 188. And facing him, Sugar Ray Robinson, out of Harlem, New York, 72.6 kilos. He's 180 centimeters tall, with a reach of 184 centimeters.
Talk about hot seats.
It's Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes. Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins now. Let's get the answers.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. They ring the bell, and here we go. The right hook can't miss. The courage on display here is incredible. That counterpunch caught him clean. There is not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
Did you see the nerves on the fight?
Down goes Jones Jr. This fighter continues to show how much heart he's got, but the corner may have to intervene here.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same seat again. You have once, and you got away with it. You can do it again.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? The perfect start.
That hook just can't find the target. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump all over him. That's what I'm talking about. You're broken this kid's whatnot. Change your angles, go out there and finish.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that this round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are strong. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to find a counter punch is smart.
Hook misses. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Needs to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
That right hook won't score. And he scores with the counter. Someone tell these two to be defensive for a minute if they want to. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
He's gone, I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump all over. That's what I'm talking about. And you're broken this kid's will. Mix it up, got in it.
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Oh, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman now is down for them doing their job.
Sugar Ray Robinson just rocked as he weathered the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
That counter shot lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well done with that counter shot. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Gone, I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump all over him. That's what I'm talking about.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for him.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
You've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class. It sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. Roy Jones Jones Jr. in trouble. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Is that a match made in heaven?
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
More gas in the tank with more you. So, mate, it's gone. I'm telling you, it's gone. Jump all over him. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You're broken this kid's will. Mix it up, got in there, be smart, change your angles, go out there and finish. You're so close, kid. Come on. Banging downstairs. Jab, jab. That's what I'm talking about.
And there's the bell to start the round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they listen to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Left hook just missed. Uppercut misses. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Jump all over him. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
They ring the bell, and here we go. And he scores with the counter. Only catching air with that hook. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Well, Johnny, I know it's still up. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. He had his moment, but has it gone by?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
That hook won't score. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on it. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Missing with the hook. How about that time counter shot? In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a... As soon as you touch them, they get...
Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. Trying to measure his punches now.
Bean Days now needs to stay in the pace. Get the pace back to normal. Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
That big hook doesn't land. Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. Which fighter will say no rise? Very close now with 50 seconds to go. Punch, counter punch. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it.
They ring the bell, and here we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It could be really intimidating.
Buzz there, he's in trouble. He had his moment, but has it gone by?
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is God. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.